y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. This is your first time here. My name is Tayia B, and I know y'all, it's been way too long since I've uploaded a YouTube video, but I have my reasons for that. Today's video is going to be like a deep condition with me session. I haven't done one of these types of videos in a while. If you're unfamiliar with them, it's basically when I deep condition my hair and I chat with y'all about, whatever it is that's on my mind. So for today's deep conditioner, it's actually a hair mask. It's an oldie but goodie and one of my favorites. It's a hair mask that I always end up going back to. It's the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask with raw honey and olive oil. And I actually already have a video on this hair mask. I may even have two, but I'll link it up above so you can check that video out where I actually reviewed it if you're interested in seeing that. I love this hair mask though because it always makes my curls pop and the smell is absolutely amazing. For the chit chat, I want to tell you all why I haven't uploaded, and then just some other things that I've been thinking about, or just my opinions on certain things. So first, let's go ahead and start this hair masking process. So the reason why I haven't really uploaded to YouTube, first reason, which is probably the main reason for real, is because I haven't really been liking the lighting in some of my previous videos. And it's mainly because of the way that my room was set up. I only record using natural light during the daytime. So the way that I had my room set up before, it didn't really allow me to get as much light as I could, because now that we're in the Okinawa winter, and by winter I mean like 60, 70 degrees, it's very gloomy outside and there's overcast most days. So I had to switch my room around to accommodate for that. So if you haven't noticed, I have a new setup. But also I haven't uploaded because of just some personal things that I have been going on. I had a moment where I considered quitting YouTube. I don't know. I guess it was the multiple reasons. One, I really didn't know what direction I wanted to go with my channel. While I love natural hair, I keep saying in videos how I want to expand, I want to add new content. And I have even asked my audience like what they'd be interested in, like vlogs of me here in Japan, or makeup videos, me learning. Since I am a beginner, I think like something like that would be really good for other people who are also just beginning and learning how to do their own makeup. But those videos haven't really gotten that many views, and I'm not doing YouTube necessarily for the views, because when I upload, I do always upload things that I'm interested in and things that I care about. But also, I want to upload things that you all are also interested in seeing. So it's just so confusing to me when I, try to get opinions about what you all want to see. And by you all, that's a very general statement. So if you're watching this video, please do not take that personally, because I'm just making, a very general statement. It's always, oh, I want to see this, or like hair videos, or yeah, I want to see vlogs and things like that. But whenever I post my vlogs, like they don't really get all that much love. So I considered quitting YouTube for a while, just to kind of figure out, not forever, but just to kind of figure out the direction that I want to go in, as far as what type of content I want to upload and things like that. I'm not going to quit though, because YouTube is something that I am really interested in and something that I enjoy doing. And also, it's an outlet for me, because at the moment I'm not working. That's another story. But long story short, like the job opportunities here for the field that I'm interested in are pretty much non-existent. So I'm kind of just trying to make my own way and really, work on my hobbies and those things that I'm really interested in outside of science. So like YouTube, videography, photography, all of those things are areas that I'm really interested in, like perfecting. So for that reason alone, I've decided that, I'm here to stay at least for a little while longer. And I'm going to make the best of the situation and really just try to do my best to create quality content, because honestly, when I wasn't getting the views, I really thought it was because my content wasn't good enough. And I do think that there's a lot of areas that I can improve on, like for my vlogs, for example. I'm not a vlogger. That's not something that I do. So I'm still learning. So I could definitely understand if people don't find the vlogs that I have uploaded thus far very interesting, because I mean, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm learning. But for those who have watched my vlogs, I truly, truly appreciate you. I'm gonna continue working on them and we'll continue uploading vlogs. We actually went to the aquarium a couple of weekends ago and I did record while I was there, so I may turn that into a vlog and upload that really soon. And then there's also a few other things that I'm going to be doing in the near future that I think I'm going to record, vlog, and upload. The only thing though, I really feel like I need a camera for vlogging because it's easy to vlog on my phone, but I don't know. I don't really like recording so much content on my phone and then having to upload it and stuff like that. So, because it just makes it much more time consuming. Like when I'm recording my YouTube videos on my Canon, I can easily just, pop the memory card into my computer and get all the stuff off. But with my phone, it's a more tedious process. So I don't know. I guess I just got to figure that part out for myself. But with that being said, about the wanting to expand my content, please y'all let me know what you want to see. Like, what are some things that you're interested in? Even if it's something that I haven't put out on my channel yet, let me know. Like, what type of YouTube videos are you most likely to actually sit down and watch all the way through? I would like suggestions that are not hair related because I'm trying to venture out and expand, from hair. But if that's the main type of content that you watch and there's a certain type of hair related content that you like, then go ahead and let me know. And I'll see if it's something that I would like to add to my channel. So, yeah, that's that. And in addition to those things and me not uploading to YouTube, I've kind of just been in a weird headspace a little bit where I haven't been in the mood to record, and I just think that is probably due to all of the things that I just mentioned that contributed to me not wanting to like record for real. I actually do have a couple of videos that are recorded like within the last week, but I didn't like the way they turned out. So they're not probably not going to get uploaded. However, I'm definitely getting my mojo back and definitely getting my, well, mojo probably isn't the best word because all I can think of is Austin Powers when I say that. I'm definitely getting my motivation back. And so I'm pretty sure I'll become consistent again in the very near future. The other thing that I wanted to briefly talk about is this whole Instagram removing likes or making likes not visible on the platform. I haven't had my likes removed yet, or me seeing other people's likes. I haven't, had an issue with me seeing them. Instagram is still functioning normally for me. But I have heard people close to me say that their account has already been affected. And it's really not as bad as people think it is. I have been able to see and you can see it too. I'm pretty sure it's still floating around social media where you can see what your feed will look like when it comes to likes. And it's really not that bad, you guys. I promise you. So, first of all, I think that Instagram is doing this for more than mental health. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think that that is the main reason why they're doing it. I don't exactly know what the other reason could be, but I honestly just feel like there's more to it than trying to protect mental health, because there generally is. And whether that be because of financial reasons, I don't know. I don't want to speculate because I don't know. I just feel like there's more to it than wanting to protect people's mental health. And I say that because although they're taking likes away, what you'll see is something to the extent of so and so and others like this post. If you get thousands of likes on that post, then it'll say so and so and thousands of others like this post. And supposedly, you can still see celebrities who have like a huge following and have a huge number of likes on their photos, even though you may not be able to see how many likes are on other people's posts. On their posts, you'll still be able to see the exact number of people that like the post. So that alone made me go, is this really about mental health then? Because if I have, say 100 likes on a post, it'll say so and so and others liked your post. But I still know that I only had 100 likes because I can actually see the metric in my, on my profile, on my personal page. But if I see that and then see someone else that has a thing that says so and so and thousands of others have liked this post, does that not still like do something to you? Like, dang, why don't I have so and so and thousands of others like in my post? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but it kind of just made me go, because if you're gonna take likes away, why not just take them away, or have it consistent across the platform and say blank blank and others have liked this post. I feel like that would make more sense to me because then it's consistent across the board. No one knows that thousands of people have liked the post or millions of people have liked the post. All you know is that you and others or whoever and others have liked that particular post that you're looking at. In addition to that, you can still see your engagement, you can still see your reach and all of the other analytics if you have a business page anyway. You can still see all of your insights and analytics even though they're doing away with likes. So I definitely feel like engagement is much more important when it comes to working with brands and collaborations. While there are brands that still have a pretty heavy focus on the number of followers you have and the number of likes you get, um, I feel like engagement via shares, comments, and things like that are more important than likes alone. I definitely feel like, likes should be taken into consideration, but it's not as important to me anyway than you having a committed and loyal audience and you actually engaging with that audience. So if someone comments on your post, you comment back to at least say thank you or whatever to whatever it is that they said, and then also you engaging with other accounts because honestly, that will really help boost your engagement. But I'll do like a whole other video on that type of thing at a later date. So I don't know. I really just feel like the whole doing away with the likes isn't as bad as people are making it seem. And for those people who are like, oh no, I gotta have my likes, I kind of just feel like maybe they need to reassess where their priorities are. But I don't know. That's just kind of the way that I see things. Like, it's really not a big deal for your likes to be taken away. Like, it's not going to be, the end of the world. But I really do hope that what Instagram is saying, their reason for doing it is, holds true. And I do hope that, it is helpful for people with mental health issues who do see social media as like the standard of living. I really just wish that everyone understood that social media is literally just bits and pieces of someone's life, and usually it's the best pieces of their life. So you don't really know, what they have going on behind closed doors, which is why it's really important to me to share with you all when I may be going through something. Although I ain't gonna tell all my business, because some things, you just gotta keep to yourself. I will let you know when I've been feeling a little down. Like for in this video, for example, with me not posting and things like that. So I feel like transparency is definitely important because I know for a fact that there are kids out there who go on social media and see these unrealistic bodies, and not even just kids, but adults too. They see these unrealistic bodies on social media and they're like, oh, I have to look like that. No, sis, nah, bruh. You really don't, though. Like, you're amazing, okay? You're amazing being the person that you are. And if you feel like, you could be doing more or whatever, then there are definitely other ways to go about doing that than comparing your life to someone else. Because trust me, the grass ain't always greener. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Okay. I was trying to think of some other like old sayings, but I can't think of anything else at the moment. Seriously though, y'all, I really just love this hair mask because it detangles my hair so easily and has my curls so popping. Like, look at this clump right here. Like, what? Now to switch gears a little bit, away from social media and YouTube and things like that, something that's really been on my mind that I've been hearing more and more about, and I know that is nothing new. It's something that has been happening for a very long time, and people seem to just turning a blind eye to it. Is this whole conversation about sex trafficking, human trafficking, like, and especially with black women. I've heard way too many stories, like in the past week, 2 weeks, about women who have almost been kidnapped by like their Uber drivers, or just randomly walking when it's nighttime and someone trying to kidnap them or trying to get set up. As a matter of fact, a girl that I went to college with, she just posted on her stories about how someone tried to message her. She's a hairstylist. If you're watching this, hey girl, you know who I'm talking about. But she was messaging me about, not messaging me, sorry. She had posted an Instagram story about how someone contacted her for services, but they were trying to ask her for something that she don't even do. I think it was like, I don't know, massages or makeup or something. I don't remember. But long story short, it ended up being a scam. And the woman who messaged her, I think she was like known for trying to set people up or scam people or something like that. And it was just so crazy, and I'm just so happy that she did her research and was able to see the red flags, because that definitely happens more often than we think, where especially people who are in a certain industry being contacted, um, about like model gigs or photography or even like doing hair or makeup, and really it's somebody trying to set them up for the okie doke. And it's like, you just really have to be aware and really be smart. Like, ladies, like, I don't know, please take some self-defense classes, get you some mace, a taser, like, protect yourself any way that you know how, because it is real. And honestly, I think that that is a reason why I'm so thankful that I no longer live in the United States of America. And while I was there, I was like, dang, like, this is a crazy place. Like, it is really crazy here. But once we moved out of the country, I'm like, dang, no, like, it's really, really crazy there. I feel like every time I watch the news, which I rarely do now that we live here, but I will watch, like CBS or whatever, just to kind of get a quick update about what's going on there. And every time I turn on the news, it's like somebody was shot or killed over that doggone Popeyes chicken sandwich. And oh, okay, we'll talk about that next. But it's just like, what the heck is going on? Like, what is wrong with people? I really do not understand what is wrong with people in America, because people here are very kind. I honestly, since I've been here, have not, well, I have had one kind of weird experience, but that was at an American like bar, so I mean it don't really count. Whenever I'm in the local area, or in somewhere near where I live, people are always so nice, and I really do feel safe being here, because one, guns are illegal. You cannot own guns. You can't even walk around down the street carrying a knife of a certain length. So I don't have to worry about going into a store and getting shot up. I don't have to worry about anybody trying to come and, slice me up. I don't have to worry about anyone breaking into my home. I'm pretty sure we could leave our front door open and unlocked, and no one would come bother us. Like, you cannot do that these days in America. Like, I remember the days when I was a kid, and we'll go to my granny's house and stuff, door just be unlocked, you just walk right in. You cannot do that no more these days living there, because people are so crazy, and they're like, anybody could get it. That's how I feel. I feel like young people, old people, middle-aged people, something is happening to every age group there, and it is so freaking sad, and I just do not understand why. I wonder if there's a study where people have looked at the brains of people in America versus other countries, to find out if we're just wired differently or what, because I really just do not get it. But I say all of that to say, ladies, please protect yourself, and guys too. Like, it's not as often that I hear about something happening to a man, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen. Like, y'all have to protect yourselves too. So y'all, please, please, please just be careful and always be aware of your surroundings. Like, have your head on a swivel if you're out, and try not to walk out at night by yourself. Always have somebody with you. Don't go to gas stations at night by yourself. Like, just go home, sis. Like, go home. And knowing that it's so crazy there, it really just makes me more open to staying overseas longer, because right now we're only supposed to be here for a couple of years, but I told my husband, like, I'm ready to go somewhere after this because I'm not ready to go back to America. I mean, there's a lot of things that I miss there, family and friends being like at the very top of the list. Certain food I miss, but even here, y'all, I've had some bomb food, okay? Just the other day I went for ramen with my friend AJ and her son. Hey AJ, if you're watching this. Her and her son, and y'all, the food was so bomb. We went for ramen, and I've never had like authentic ramen before. I've had pho and pad thai and things like that, but I've never had like super authentic ramen. Like, I take that back. I did have ramen at one place when I was in the US, but it does not compare whatsoever to the ramen that I just had yesterday, okay? Like, it was bomb. Also, there's some other restaurants here that we really like, or that I really like. So I'm definitely gonna miss the food when we leave. I'm gonna miss the sunsets, y'all. The sunsets here are so amazing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I highly encourage you to do that, because I post on there pretty much every day. If I'm not posting on my feed, then I'm posting in my stories, and a lot of times I do post just like of the island and of the sunsets, and it's just so relaxing, y'all. I promise you, it's worth a follow. While we're on the topic of talking about how crazy America is, let's just talk about this chicken sandwich very briefly, y'all. Y'all fighting and killing over a Popeyes hot chicken sandwich. Like, I don't like Popeyes, so I'm pretty sure I would never try the sandwich. But I'm also about 99.99999, forget that, I'm 100% positive that it is not fighting, it's not worth fighting and killing over. Because a what, $2, $3 sandwich got y'all risking y'all whole lives? Like, that's just so crazy to me. That's just absurd. So absurd. If you've tried the Popeye chicken sandwich, let me know what your thoughts are. If you think that it's worth the hype or if it's overhyped, because like I said, I'll never know. And ain't no telling when I'll be back in America, so I really ain't gonna try it. But I know I ain't gonna try it because, like I said, I don't like Popeyes. But yeah, y'all, it's like this world is just so crazy. It's like there's so much to be worried about that's going on in this world of ours, and people fighting and killing each other over a chicken sandwich. Like, where do they do that at? Only in America. That's pretty much, I guess, all I really wanted to chat about today. As I was talking, I kind of lost my train of thought. I had some other things I wanted to touch on, but if you haven't already checked it out, or if you didn't even know that it existed, I actually have a blog. It's called SoDazzlingblog.com. And that is actually another reason why I have not been posting to YouTube, because I've been trying to put a little more effort into my blog and really being consistent with that, and juggling YouTube, Instagram, and my blog, and also trying to dive into the world of Pinterest. It's a lot to juggle, so I'm just trying to get my workflow together. But anyway, on there, I have posted quite a few things like within the last few months, and one of my latest posts is actually a holiday shopping guide exclusively featuring Black owned businesses. And if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, then you do know that I have been making the effort to shop and invest in Black owned businesses, because when you do make a purchase to a brand, any brand, essentially you are investing in that brand to help them continue to produce, their products and things like that. So I created this post because I wanted to share with you all some of the brands that I have learned about and have come to love, or brands that I've gotten suggestions about from my SoDazzling fam over on Instagram. So I highly recommend that you follow me on there, just because oftentimes I do ask for you all's opinion about like what YouTube video I should post next, or like blog post suggestions, or just trying to kind of gauge and get some ideas of what I should be doing next. So yeah, if you're not following me, go ahead. But I also really encourage you to check out that list. It'll be right up there for you to check out if you're interested, because I feel like, especially with black owned brands and small brands, there's so many great ones out there and it's hard to know about them all. So I'm trying to make this list so that it can help you all learn more about different brands, and hopefully you'll find a brand that you fall in love with. And if you do end up purchasing something from a brand that I have listed on the post, definitely let me know, because I would love to know, how you found the brand and how you're enjoying it and things like that. In the post, I've also included discount codes for the brands that have provided me with one. So discount codes range from like 10 to 20%. So yeah, go ahead, shop, save some coins for the holiday season. Buy something for yourself, for your mama, your daddy, your friend, cousins, or other family members, your significant other, whoever. And have a good time, and invest in and help out a black owned business in the process. Now I'm just going to let my hair mask sit for like 10 to 15 minutes before I go rinse it out. But I mean, I don't think y'all really need to see what my hair looks like afterwards, because I've already shown it in a video. If you are watching this video and you have made it to this point, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like, you do not know how much it means to me. And for those who have been subscribed to my channel for a while and you're still here, you mean a lot to me as well. And I really just thank you so much for sticking around. I thank you for being here while I figure this whole new life out, because although we've been here for a couple of months now, actually we're like 3 or 4 months now, I'm still trying to figure things out. And, I really just appreciate y'all sticking it out with me. With that being said though, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'm gonna ramble and just keep talking if I don't. So I will see y'all in my next video, and have a great day, and do not forget to stay dazzling.